because, right, did you do that because you thought that a court would make you do that?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, that is the reason.
Right, so you were still trying to get out of it, and then you just were advised by lawyers, look, you're going to have to buy this.
Yes.
Interesting. So you you didn't actually want to purchase it, even when you said you were going. You were going to, really.
No, I mean, like let's say, I think the analogy is pretty close. Like, let's say, it's like there's a warehouse full of goods. They say the warehouse, less than 5% of what's in the warehouse is broken. But then you walk into the warehouse and say, actually, it's 25%. So you might still want to buy what's in that warehouse, but probably at a lower price. You're not buying the stuff that's broken.
So you didn't have an epiphany. You just thought, I'm gonna have to buy this. I might as well buy the bullet.
Yeah.
So then you bought.
So it's super complicated.
Right. I'm not sure you've said that before.
Oh, fair enough.
So then you came into Twitter.
Q, a whole bunch of court cases. You said this in the BBCi about it.
So you then came into Twitter with a sync. What were your first impressions?
Well, I thought, wow, this is a really nice office building. And
expensive.
Yes, a very expensive office building. Great decor. It's a lovely place. And definitely is spending money like it's going out of fashion, which it isn't quite going out of fashion yet. The branding situation perhaps not well understood. At the point which the company, the transaction closed, Twitter was tracking to lose over $3 billion a year. And had $1 billion in the bank. So that's 4 months to death. So this is your starting position. How would you feel? Pretty tense,
You also had to borrow quite a lot of money and pay interest on that too.
Well, that's what, by the way, it was a $3 billion run rate. So, in rough numbers, a normal year, Twitter would do, let's say, $4.5 billion in revenue, $4.5 billion in cost. It was really kind of like a non-profit. They run it at roughly break even. Now,
that's not bankruptcy. You're not saving that money from bankruptcy. No, it's breaking even.
But then the issue is that if you then add $1.5 billion in debt servicing and have a massive drop in revenue, which we did, which was partly cyclic and partly political concerns and whatever. So revenue quote dropped by over a third. It's not, and this is not just Twitter. Facebook and Google also seen some significant advertising revenue declines. It's been a little higher at Twitter, but most of the advertisers are coming back. So I think we'll be back where there's a cyclic demand drop, which is still pretty significant. But in rough numbers, revenue dropped from $4.5 billion to $3 billion, and expenses went from 4.5 to 6, creating a $3 billion negative cash flow situation, and Twitter having $1 billion in the bank. That's 4 months to live. So unless drastic action is taken immediately, this company's going to die.
Let's talk about that drastic action, because almost immediately you sacked a lot of Twitter workers. I spoke to them. It was very easy to speak to them when it happened, and the way they said, pretty much everyone said, is that it felt quite haphazard, and it felt a little bit uncaring.
I wouldn't say uncaring. The issue is like the companies think they're going to go bankrupt, or if we do not cut costs immediately. This is not a caring, uncaring situation. It's like if all ship sinks, then nobody's going to drop.
Right. Yeah, but a lot of people just lost their jobs like that. And they went, well, why didn't even know they lost their jobs off, and they were just closing out their accounts.
What would you do?
Well, you might want to give someone some notice. I mean, you might. It's by the way, I'm not running Twitter, but I know. But this is the criticism, and this is what staff members say. A little bit of notice, you know.
No, I understand. If you have 4 months to live, 120 days. In 120 days, you're dead. So what do you want to do?
How much are you worth?
I don't know.
But I mean, we're talking about around the $200 billion mark. I mean, it's not quite. You're framing it in a way that you know it had a few months to live. You're quite a rich man.
I sold a lot of Tesla stock to close the deal. I did not want to sell the Tesla stock.
Okay. Do you have any regrets on the way that some of the staff were let go?
I mean, people were given 3 months of severance, some cases more. So, but like I said, the companies need to run on their own cognizance. Way to sell stock, as people might think. I have to sell stock during certain periods. I can't sell stock during other periods. So there are big windows on it, which is not good.
Do you think those two were connected?
Well, the people couldn't parse the difference between I'm selling Tesla stock because I've lost faith in Tesla, which I haven't, or that's desperately needed for Twitter.
Okay, and then after that, after you